What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's good, everybody? Really, I'm sincere, guys. What's good? What's good? I hope everybody's doing good out there. You know, getting through this pandemic, man. We'll eventually get through this thing, man. We will survive. But hopefully, you know, Hollywood can bring you a little entertainment. You know, while you're stuck in the house. If you're stuck in the house, a lot of us, like me, I still have to work. But let's get into the video, guys. Like the title says, I want to talk about next gen Madden. Next gen systems, not really the system, but what I have a wish list for in Madden football. So I'm giving you a preface before this video actually start. You know, it's going to have more power in those systems and more memory. So in my presentation, I mean, what I would love to see, what this video is all about, is more presentation and immersion. We all know what the gameplay wish list is. We all know what those things are, but I want to talk about more of immersion aspect and more of a presentation aspect when we talk about next gen systems. All right, guys, let's get this video going. All right, number one on my list, and they're not in no order of importance, okay? They're just stuff I just listed down that I want to see on next gen systems. Let's go with number one. I would love to see, and I think this could happen, hopefully, we get better animations and smoother animations, okay? Better animation selections during the game, because again, there's more power with the PS5 and the Xbox Series system. More power. They talk about faster loading times and things like that. So with the speed of those systems, hopefully we can get better and smoother animations. And also, I think Madden needs to look at their animation selection system. Whatever chooses the animations that we get. Because I think there's a lot of animations in Madden that I think we don't see. And that's why sometimes you'll say, man, I never seen that animation before. Oh, I seen that animation only 1 or 2 times since I've been playing Madden. I think there's a lot more animations in the game, but I don't think it's being drawn out. It's not being drawn out. So hopefully with these powerful systems, man, we can get a more animation selection deal, and we may get better animation selections on certain plays. You'll be like, why did I get that animation? I shouldn't have got that animation. I should have got this animation. I think the game has a issue. It could be memory. It could be a lot of things where we don't get the animations we should. And I think there's a lot more in Madden. They're just not being pulled out. So that's one of the things on my wish list. With these powerful systems and better memory, we'll get more and better and smoother animations when we talk about player movement. It may by default improve the player movement in the game. Okay, number 2, man, it's about time, EA. It's about time. 2K5 did it back in 2004, where they showed highlights during the halftime presentation. Now I've heard somebody say, the dev said, oh, they can't replicate highlights for all the teams. 2K did it. 2K did it back in 2004. Man, so when they improved our halftime a little bit, talking about scores around the league. And, you know, they fly to different states. I love that. I love how that happens. Now when they go to different places around the league, around the country, they can add highlights to it. They can say, oh, it's the San Diego, I don't know if it's still San Diego, the LA Chargers going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's go to Kansas City. And then they can talk about that and show highlights. It's time, guys. You got the power now. And another thing, I meant to forget the preface on this, guys. I don't expect this stuff that I'm talking about right now, this wish list, the first year of next gen, the first year of Madden, because they just got to transfer the system over. And I hope it's a good transformation to the next gen systems. But I'm talking about year 2, year 3, year 4 on next gen systems, not the very first year, because none of this is going to happen on first year. They may add the new functions, new features and stuff to next gen, but adding all this stuff I'm talking about is not, I don't think it would ever happen. And now they could have had plans for it, hopefully, but you know, EA, I really doubt it if they had, you know, gonna do anything special like this, you know. But this is my wish list, guys, for year 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. I want to see highlights with commentary on the halftime show. Halftime highlights, guys, around the league. Okay. Number 3, I want to see historic teams back in the game. You know, I want to play with my 82 Redskins, my 83 Redskins, or whatever. You know, I want to be playing with Doug Williams when he was an MVP of the Super Bowl. I want to play with classic teams, guys. And you can play with classic teams online. When you can play classic teams online, you say, man, I'm gonna get my Minnesota, my 79 Minnesota Vikings, or I'm gonna get my 65 Bears, you know, whatever. I just want to see classic teams in the game where we can compete online with our classic teams. Okay? Even if we can't compete online, at least we can compete against the CPU with classic teams. I just want classic teams back in Madden. Okay? Number 4, I want a better, now this is more wrapped around gameplay. I want to see better sliders, man. Better sliders. Again, we got more power, we got more memory. Let the consumer program this game the way they want. Not really program, but you know what I'm saying. Let us program our experience with good, robust slider set. Like NHL and 2K, they sliders are great. If we can get sliders like that, deep sliders for Madden, man, I think all the complaints will go away. We can program a lot of things ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? At least improve our experience. Maybe we can't program, but we can improve our experience with the game. I want player tendency sliders in the game. Better sliders, period. That's another thing on my wish list, guys. And that may never happen. That may never happen, but you never know, guys. Never say never. Okay, let's say it's a 5% chance they get up with some new sliders, right? It's almost 0 chance, man. But you know what I'm saying. This is on my wish list, guys. My wish list. Okay. Now, number 5, I want to see the chain game back in Madden. You know, there's a lot of times, I'm pretty sure it happens to a lot of you guys when you play and be like, oh, it's going to tell me I got 4th and inches. I should have got that first down. We can challenge the spot of the football. We can challenge the spot of the football, bring the chain gang out and have them measure it. Okay? Have them measure it with the commentary, everything. We need more immersion in Madden. If we can't get 100% the gameplay we want, how about some immersion? Get us more immersion in games so the game is more fun. Where you want to pick up Madden, where you want to, you know, just turn on Madden. You know, you got to, when we're watching NFL Sunday football, you watching Monday Night Football, man, you want to plug in Madden. I think we need more immersion and a better presentation. Bring the chain gang out, man. Let them measure that first down. All right? Okay. Number 6. I want to see a sideline reporter in the game. You know, during timeouts, during halftime, with a sideline reporter. You know, a lot of times when the team goes into the locker room at halftime and the coach is and the sideline reporter grabs the coach before he runs into the locker room and we interview him, stuff like that. You know, in NBA 2K, and they always show a little segment of the player being interviewed, right? With their real voices and stuff like that. We can get Erin Andrews as a sideline reporter in the game. She's done a ton of NFL games, right? Bring her in. Start recording her voice. This is kind of stuff we need a sideline reporter, guys, okay? Another presentation fact, another immersion fact, man, that make us want to feel like we're playing NFL football, all right? And again, we all know what the gameplay stuff is. Gameplay wish list, we all know what those is. But right now I'm talking about presentation and immersion. Along with sideline reporter, guys, I would love to see some cheerleaders. I mean, some of this stuff might not be interesting to you guys, right? But I would love to see cheerleaders on the sideline. When you call timeout, the cheerleaders come onto the field, or they just have the camera pointed to them on the sideline doing a cheer. The crowd is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love. 2K does it. When you call timeout, the cheerleaders come onto the court. Come on, man. We got to improve the presentation, man. We got to improve our immersion, EA. I would love to see some cheerleaders on the sideline. All right? And the last thing, guys, I have a lot more, but I didn't want to bring them all out. You guys know what they are as far as gameplay. But I want to see a better and deeper franchise mode. Okay, we all want that, man. I want the franchise mode where it's immersive. You know, when we do our scouting, when we scout our college players, man, for the draft, I want to see a segment like we get to talk to those guys, like in the real NFL. Those teams call those guys and talk to them and interview them, kind of feel who they are. You know, the player can say, "Oh man, if you could draft me, I would love to play in Washington." You know, Chase Young, he said he would love to play. He's always dreamed of playing for the Washington Redskins, and his dream came true. So those kind of things they should add in franchise mode, where we get to talk to the players. You know, we just need a better and deeper franchise mode, man. Every game has it. 2K has it. MLB The Show has it. You know, FIFA. All these games have it, man. Madden need to pick up their franchise mode, which I know it's going to be tough for these suits to do. And it's obvious, man, why they haven't worked on franchise mode, because that's not their goal. That's not their direction. But that's my wish list, guys. And finally, I just want to say we need a better and deeper franchise mode. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, my wish list was more of immersion and more of presentation. Again, I think we all have our gameplay wish list. I know a lot of people may be starting to make those if they haven't already. I want to thank you guys for watching, man. Again, if you're new to the channel, again, thank you for watching. Thank Team Hollywood for watching. And hopefully, I will see all you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.